The woman saw an ancient hairpin at auction and immediately asked her husband to bid $500 million for it. Everyone thought she was crazy because if the hairpin wasn't worth this price, her husband would lose his family's right of inheritance. But what they didn't know was the woman was actually the owner of this hairpin. In her previous life, with her beauty and talent, she became the emperor's most beloved concubine, and this hairpin was the token of love given to her by the emperor. However, this aroused the jealousy of the empress, who then framed the woman's family for treason, resulting in the execution of her entire family. Unexpectedly, the woman time traveled to modern times. When she found that her slender figure had vanished and she had turned into a fat person weighing 200 pounds, she was shocked. She thought she had become like this as retribution for having done too many evil deeds in the imperial palace. However, the CEO heard her inner thoughts and thought she was pretending to be stupid again to attract his attention. But soon he discovered only he could hear the woman's inner thoughts. At this time, the CEO proposed to divorce the woman. It turned out the woman had done so many bad things, which the man couldn't bear. But since the woman's father had once done him a great favor, he was still willing to help her pay off half of her family's debts. When the woman got a mobile phone and learned she was in an interesting era where women enjoyed marriage freedom, she thought getting a divorce wasn't such a big deal. This shocked the CEO. The scheming girl said she wasn't as popular as the woman and she could only rely on the CEO. Unexpectedly, the woman immediately signed the divorce agreement and said, "This man is yours now." But the woman proposed she would live in the CEO's house until she paid off all her debts. The CEO was surprised by her change, so he agreed. The woman decided to change her destiny. The first step was to regain a healthy figure. She started exercising every day and kept learning modern knowledge. As time passed day by day, the woman finally succeeded in losing weight. On this day, her husband informed her to come and complete the remaining divorce procedures. But when the woman walked into the room, everyone's eyes were drawn to this beauty they had never seen before. When they learned that she was actually the CEO's wife, everyone was shocked.